Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Gradassi. Let's go ahead and get started with our good morning song. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing today? Oh, I hope you're doing very well today. Let's go ahead and look at our days of the week.
Look.
Oh, come here. What are you showing? What are you showing my class? Who is it?
I'm my Elsa doll.
That is your Elsa doll. That is a very nice Elsa doll. Elsa, can you and Aria help me sing the Days of the Week song? Okay. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday.
Days of the week.
Days of the week. Ooh. As I feel my heart grow. We belong to go into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Thank you, Elsa. All right, so boys and girls, if yesterday was Tuesday, what day is it today? Let's think in our brains. We had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's right, Aria. Today is Wednesday.
You know what is another make a sound?
What letter makes the what sound? Letter W. That's right, letter W. There it is. I'm going to tell my students about that book here in just a minute. All right, so it is Wednesday. So I'm going to go down and up to make my letter W over there. All right, and today is the 13th day of May. So we would say that today is May 13th. All right, boys and girls, can you help me count how many days have we had so far in the month of May? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days so far in the month of May. All right, so we said today is Wednesday. Okay, fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's read message number 1. What is behind number 1? Ooh. So we've been learning about insects. But what are these guys? Does anybody know what is that? That is a snail. That is a snail. And does anybody know what is his little friend over here? It is a slug. So we have a slug and a snail. So a slug is actually, both of them, they're actually not insects because let's look at our fancy checklist that we talked about when we were drawing our bugs. We follow our checklist. So let's see, what do insects have to have? They need to have 6 legs. And boys and girls, do our friends here have any legs? No, they do not have legs, so I'm gonna put an X there. They have to have 2 antennas. Ooh, well in this picture, the slug has 2 antennas, so we'll give that one a check mark. And 4 wings. Remember, boys and girls, in our draw-along video that some of them do have 2 wings. So 4 wings. Let's see. Are there any wings?
No.
No, there aren't any wings. So I'm going to draw a big X. And it has 3 parts of the body. Boys and girls, do you remember what those 3 parts are called? We have the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Do we have 3 parts of a slug and a snail?
No.
No. So, boys and girls, let's see. Let's look at our checklist. Does it have what it needs to be an insect? No, it doesn't have everything that it needs to be an insect. So let's learn a little bit really quickly about, okay, so this is our slug. And slugs are actually called, they're not insects, they are gastropod mollusks. That is a big fancy term, gastropod mollusks. And they have soft, smooth bodies, they're very slimy, and they move very, very slowly. So they move very, very slowly. So let's look at its little friend here. We have a snail. Now snails, I don't know about you boys and girls, because I live in the same neighborhood. I live right here next to Ott. And when it rains, we tend to get a lot of snails around here. So I'm hoping that maybe you've seen one in real life. I know it's been rainy, but I haven't been able to find one to take a picture of course. I'm gonna try. I'll check again today to see if I can find one to take a picture of it for you. So these are snails. So these are also gastropod mollusks, but what is different between the slug and the snail? Arya, do you see what's different between these two?
They look different.
They do look different. What does this one have? What is that thing on it? A shell. That's right. So, boys and girls, snails.
Magnet towels.
Ooh, we can show them magnetals in just 1 second, okay? Let's finish telling them about the differences between the slug and the snail. So, the snail has a shell that coils around. So, boys and girls, I know we made this a lot when we played with Play-Doh. If you have any Play-Doh at home, I would encourage you today to roll it out. Remember how we would roll it out with our hands to make it a long, skinny piece, and then coil it. You might ask Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa to help you coil it around so you can see that coil shape. See how it starts off really big and it keeps going around in itty-bitty circles. All right, so that is a snail and a slug. I have a very fun story that I'm going to be posting a read aloud of called Norman, the Slug with the Silly Shell, the Slug with the Silly Shell. So I'll be posting that so you can see that fun read along as well. All right, so bibbidi boppity boo, what will we find behind number 2? All right, so it is a sentence. We have so many S words today.
Mommy, look, I'm going upstairs.
Oh, I like those X's. Those are very nice X's. I like the straight lines. All right, so Yeah, because it doesn't have wings.
No.
That's right.
No.
So remember, a sentence tells something. It says kind of a whole thought, so it tells you something. So right now we have a sentence. It starts with an uppercase letter and ends in a punctuation mark. And again, this one is a period. So our sentence always starts with an uppercase letter and ends in a period. So we have snail and slug begin with S. Can you say S? What sound does letter S make? Can you make that sound with me? Kind of like a snake sound. So snail and slug begin with S.
S.
All right, what will we see behind number 3? Ooh, so we have another little friend here. This one is a
Cake.
worm. This one is a worm. Look at that. So worms are also, think back to our checklist. Does it have legs? No. Does it have wings? No. Does it have any antennas?
No.
No. Does it have 3 body parts?
No.
No. So this one is not an insect. Worms are actually invertebrates. So insects are actually invertebrates too. So worms and invertebrates, that
Mommy?
means, yes, come here.
I did Princess Elsa.
You are my Princess Elsa, and I love your beautiful Elsa cape. And thank you for putting the lid back on my marker. All right, so we have a worm, and so invertebrate, that means that it doesn't have a backbone. So if you reach around, touch the center of your back, and you can feel that you have a backbone. A lot of animals and people, we all have backbones, but invertebrates, they don't have that. They have harder parts on the outside called an exoskeleton. We're learning a lot of big words today. An exoskeleton that kind of holds its shape. So the worm is a long cylinder shape. So it's kind of like a big tube, and it doesn't have any limbs, and it doesn't have any eyes. Fun fact. All right, so boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about our invertebrate worm friend and our gastropod mollusk friends, the snail and the slug. And I hope you enjoy the book that I'm also going to be sharing here in just a little bit called Norman, the Slug with the Silly Shell. So I will talk to you later, boys and girls. Bye. Hey, can you tell our friends bye?
Bye.
Good girl.